Good afternoon. My name is Chikwanda Jacob. I'm going to present a topic on leases. What is a lease? A lease is a contract or part of a contract that conveys the right to use an asset for a period of time in exchange for a consideration. Okay? So under a lease, there's what we look at a leaser. A leaser, this is the one that provides the right to use the asset. The lessee is the one who obtains the right to use the what? The asset. Then there's also the aspect of the right of use asset and also the aspect at play, the one which is being used. Okay? So, under leases, there's what we call short-term lease, okay, long-term lease. But overall, a short-term lease is described as a lease which can be used for a period of 12 months. Okay, a long-term lease is a lease which can be used for more than one accounting period of more than 12 months. Okay, so there are features to a lease. There are always features to the lease because there's need for us to account. This lease is called International Financial Reporting Standard 16, which describes that a lease can be there's too many features which we need to find in a lease. It's either you're going to find a lease liability and the right of use asset. A lease liability and the right of use asset. Under the right of use asset, there's what we call initial measurement, where you need to come up with the asset. What is the value of the asset? So you need to look at the initial measurement of the asset. How can you find the initial measurement of the asset? You need to take note of the present value of the lease liability. You also need to take note of the lease payment made before the commencement date. And also, you need to add any penalties, okay, to the lease. And also add any indirect cost incurred in the lease. Together, they will give us the initial measurement of the right of use asset. Now, when this amount is given, you need to come up what is the useful life of this asset. Now, you divide by the useful life. It will give you the depreciation value per annum pertaining to the asset. And there's also what we call the subsequent measurement of the right of use asset. This same asset, how can you deal with the subsequent measurement? This is where I talked about the useful life of the asset. Okay, and also based on the initial measurement of the lease liability, you need to take note of the present value of future payments made before. Okay, this is where you're looking at the present value by virtue of using the discount factor and the annual payment. It will simply give you the initial measurement of the lease liability. Okay, and also subsequent measurement of the lease liability. This is where you need now to itemize, take note of the finance cost. Now, pertaining to this liability, now ask yourself a question to say, is this lease going to be paid at the end of the day, at the end of the year, or we are going to pay before the commencement of the day? So the lease which is paid before the commencement is called an advance payment. The lease which is paid after a year is called in arrear. So you need to take note of dividing how to pay in arrears and also how to pay the advance payment. With arrear, the finance cost still stands. With advance, you begin with a payment, then that's when you charge finance costs. Overall, this is how we deal with lease liability. So you need to take note of the arrears and the advance payment in analyzing the lease, so that you divide between the liability and the actual lease. This is just a summary about leases. Thank you so much. May God keep you strong.